I don't trust Oldenburg to take care of that. It's just that I understand Joseph will have higher callings than dealing with my own ineptitude. Way ahead of you, Tastor. We'll revoke the embargo. I should not give them a moment to regroup at all. Not entirely sure where they're going, but it's probably down south. I trust the Ottomans can take care of that province. And then there's this guy. It's foolish to go in with too much cavalry, because we're going to face insufficient support. But I want to save Olonets. Orthodox zealots in Muscovy. Stranger things have probably happened. See this event? This event has caused so many problems in the game. Because you shouldn't be getting revolts like this. Those patriots rise up and they just don't go away. So if they want to support me, they can become my men. Submit to me. Oh wow, Commonwealth are not taking that too well. We can check how in debt they are as well. Commonwealth, 10 loans. And 10 Commonwealth loans are probably pretty large, especially since I just drained their treasury. Well, it sucks to be that. We got you back, so continue on with the besiege. And my calculated guess is that you're going to Kazan. Jake, for a world conquest, must you have exactly all the world, even all the provinces you can colonize? You do not need to colonize all provinces for a world conquest. Absolutely not. He was going for Kazan. Go for the wipe. Don't get the wipe. Where does he go now? Alright, now the Portuguese want to rise up. But I'm sure it's just because of the conversions. Yep, it's only Beira. And that's almost done. We'll need to hold out with at the 80% for a little bit longer and we're safe. Heavens, man, just die. Seems like Jake is already taking care of G. Yep, G suffered. Man, I love House of the Dead. Why did that have to be a dying franchise? It was years ahead of its time, honestly. Alright, let's deal with this guy. I have had a winter vacation here for too long. There are other things that I need to be taken care of right now. Jake, are those guys in a Sunni province? No, they're Orthodox Rebs in an Orthodox province. Meaning it's probably an event tied to the religious... I always rather have a trader. Probably tied to the religious idea set. Okay, somebody else is declaring war on Commonwealth. It's good guy Uzbek. Now, Uzbek have religious ideas, so they should be able to convert anything they touch. frankly, they can have this land down here. But it means that I should secure this Russian land away from them. I suppose actually quite a bit of that's Uralic, but we'll take it anyway. Alright, and with that, the Portuguese Nats will no longer exist. And that 90% goes down to 80 and blah blah blah. Down they go. Still have a province here, but I'll take care of you. I'm sorry, Golden Horde, it was my incompetence that led to this happening to you. But you will rise again. I will not see you suffer like a certain letter did. It continues to do. They're still winning because they've won so many big battles. But that's okay, battles won't matter if you are completely under siege. This matters though. Novgorodian peasantry. Just can't let up with the expansion these days. There's always more requiring my attention. I'll feel safer once Christianity is completely encircled, because I know that Austria will eventually take expansion. Is it their 6th idea? 6th idea is at 22, so there's bags of time between now and then, but I still feel uneasy at them having a port. So yes, the encirclement must continue. Jake, double up the missionaries in Barcelona. There's really no need. Alright, White Peace, thank you very much for transferring the sieges though. That could be, that could mean death for you before transfer sieges were a thing. Alright, and now Novgorod. Oh, Teutons! Led by Johann Ustak Freytag von Loringhoven. He is going to be gunning down those, oh, Uzbek took this one. But it's their culture group, frankly, they can have it. I want to watch this guy do his thing. Kill them! With pleasure, Your Excellency, he says. What a guy. Alright men, make your way to Riga. Seems like a good place to hang out since it's got high supply limit. It's pronounced Freitag. Friday in German. Friday. Ah yes. Kind of name's Friday. Now I imagine Novgorod are actually going to face quite a bit of rebellion following all this. That's my kind of advisor. Discipline is nice, but manpower is also nice. And we'll stick with a disciplined guy until he dies then. And he will die. War exhaustion 10 for Novgorod. In fact, war exhaustion for all my vassals is probably... No, it's just Novgorod that's feeling it. Ah, he'll be fine. Excellent news on the Commonwealth front. Looks like we're going to have a fresh new nation to feed to Novgorod. Jake, you could build a university, don't you know? We already have one. But where? I don't remember building a university. And I think I would remember building something like that. Is there a way to check? I think there is. Where? Buildings... unique. We have a university in Romagna. Did it start there? I guess it did. Interesting. Anyone able to check that? Does the Papal State start with one? Wow, poor Commonwealth. I really think their days are numbered, and that number is getting rather small. I think Morom used to be a nation in EU3. I could be misremembering it, but I believe they were. Oh, that isn't so nice though. Lithuanian nationalists crossing the border. Don't want you here, folks. Go home. But we are home, they say. Nope. Go to die. Jake, many Italians start with universities. I knew that. But I was not aware that the Papal States themselves started with one. Alright, a few more of these sieges finish up and it is game over for Novgorod. Because I'm going to give them so much overextension that they die. No, just a slip of the tongue, it'll be game over for... oh my, Russian patriots. Well, I have no intention of dealing with that. You can have them. Game over for Muscovy. Thanks to the battles, though, we're really suffering when it comes to war score. Give this relic land to them, otherwise we'll try to give them as much Russian land as possible. The low base tax lands are preferable. But there aren't too many of those anymore. So what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 15, 19, 24. Pretty good. Take your money, take all your money. I would love to return some golden cores, but yeah, I would love. Oh, it's cheap enough and probably worth doing. They'd go to Nagai. Nagai has religious ideas. Nagai's already at war with Muscovy and will probably take them back themselves. But it frees up more land for them to take, and it's a very cheap way just to get rid of some provinces that I don't want. Hey, I'm a generous guy, I can do that. Yeah. We'll go for it. That did actually cost me a bit of Diplo power for getting rid of those. Hopefully Novgorod is a-okay with all of that. Commonwealth be dead. Alright. Pretty much everybody make your way to Danzig. Plenty of supply limit there. You folks that are exiled, you won't understand the directions that I give you unless I force you through them. So we'll get to Danzig and we'll sort everything out, because it's time to expand in other directions. JQ University is in Battle Pope HQ. No. No, it is not. Another thing we can finally do is get rid of this Danish province that I haven't wanted ever. Although, isn't it a centre of trade? Oh yeah, a good one at that. Oh, yeah, let's not throw our men to the dogs here. The Livonian Order have enough of an army to take care of that, although the general is a little lacking, to say the least. Yeah, I think a lot of these guys are going to be marching through that province. There, take that way instead. Alright. And yes, to anyone that doesn't know what we're doing, we're trying to eradicate Christianity as the Pope. And I'd say we're doing a pretty bang-up job of it so far. Oh. Well, at least they're only mercenaries. Cannon isn't, though. But cannon can get out of there. As expected, Livonian Order is going for the rebels. No, they're not actually. Can I convince them to? No. Oh. No, we're not the friendly ship merchant in this game. We're trying to get rid of a province. They'll take it because it's the right religion and the right culture. They, after all, accept Danish as a culture. Oh, we really need to lay the smackdown into Sweden again, don't we? But they made some pretty big, impressive allies. One of which won't join in. The other will probably not have any effect on the situation. And Silesia. How bad is the war exhaustion situation? It's only 7. The overextension is going to hurt you as well, though. We'll need to hang back and help Novgorod with their eventual rebel problems. Impressively, we can make Brandenburg a rival. And Brandenburg was a big problem for us earlier. I look forward to them being a big problem again. Okay, so my army is a mess. My nation is a bit of a mess. Just things aren't sorted out very well. We'll have to deal with that. Trouble is, I want all my people everywhere right now. Making plenty of money, I could always just merc up even harder. And I think that's probably one of the best solutions. More mercs. I know they're as expensive as regular cannons, but that's an expense we can just shoulder quite nicely. I think we'll keep you guys over in Nizhny Novgorod, or no, Yaroslav, since it's high base tax, and it's no doubt where they're going to get a rebellion. And we shall deal with them. We shall also deal with you, using our fairly broken mercenary man. Let's try and avoid crossing a river. Yeah. Jake, is it time to start lowering autonomy in Galician lands? Well, let us consider the revolt risk across all of these provinces. Negative... As long as it's negative 10 or better, we can do it. Looks good to me. Looking forward to all this manpower. Spain is just a desert. No man would want to live there, but we'll take it. Maximum 179k. Let's hope that changes. They built their fair share of buildings. $179k became 191k. The power of lowering autonomy, folks. Yeah, perhaps I should get the mercs out of there and have you as regulars. Do we have any regular infantry to spare? How many cannons are we talking about here? 8 cannons. 8 cannons plus all my regular infantry should be okay. And do you have any cavalry? You got 3 cavalry. We'll give you 1 more. And that will be the Russian defense stack. The rest of you being mercenaries, let us march over and deal with France. So more or less, if you're not heading in that direction, then I want you over in Friesland. Could also do with more cannons. Could always do with more cannons. Since for the most part they don't cost me manpower. They're not really the ones dying in battle, and if they are, then something has gone terribly wrong. Also need to pay attention to my diplomats here, since I'm not spending them very well. Not really much point in increasing relations with people that have rivaled me anyway. But there is Hungary. Yeah, the Commonwealth already hate my guts. Ah, free to re-ally the Golden Horde. Although we're already maximum diplo relations, so I think we'll leave them to it. We will save them later on, I swear. I hope they can deal with Muscovy, because Muscovy could just stomp on their troops, no problem. I do feel like I've done God's work, though. Giving back some of that land to the glorious Sunnis. We already converted one of them. Oh! Well, that's something. Well, we'll join in anyway. Wallachia has a 556, so your eyes did play a trick on you. It was even better than you thought. You there, you're merc. Get over to where I need you, which is right here, right now. I look forward to never having to rely on mercs again. Alright, another diplomat to not use. Foix don't hate us too much. Our truce with you will be up very shortly, and you hate my guts. You're definitely going to join that coalition against me. Now I'm going to want to fight France. In pops Milan, Flanders, and Ooh. Right, this is interesting. I really wanted you to die. Oh, rather, I wanted Flanders to lose Brabant. I thought I'd have to take it myself. Now I know that that will not be the case. Yeah. I've always wanted this land connection. I want Ghent for myself. I want to secure all the English Channel, so I want Ghent, Antwerpen, Zeeland, Breda, Utrecht, etc. And we certainly have the admin income to do that now. Trouble is, these Dutch have managed to get themselves some pretty strong allies. They all really want to join in. Although the Ottomans want to prove their might against Austria. Austria got the dreaded Tech 19 though. Oh lordy. Tech 19 is a huge bonus to tactics. Wasn't it something else as well? War College, I suppose. Still, Tech 19 is huge. Still, I am dedicated to finishing off aristocratic ideas first. Oh, well, France also have Tech 19 plus Elan. Well, France is going to be an issue, aren't they? Alright, let's consider what France does mean. Milan, Flanders, Gelre. Milan would bring in Foix and Wurzburg. And Utrecht. So we'll fight France, make Milan a co-belligerent, and enjoy some all-out war. It's a scary proposition, though, fighting France. Even when they're like this. And that's what's so scary. Especially since my units are not so great, my composition is garbage. Alright, Picardy has better support limit. Yeah, my manpower has been shot since day one, really. Have I ever had a full amount of manpower? Yeah, France is just gonna steam me. I wouldn't feel confident taking on that 42 stack unless I had about 80,000 units. A lot of my units are mercs as well, so some of them are no doubt outdated. And I don't have the same general he has. Okay, I was here expecting Novgorodian revolts, not having to babysit Livonian revolts. Although it looks like he is able to take care of them. Oh, well, he doesn't have to. Right, I'm confident you can take care of those. Tech costs. Well, we're not going through military techs right now, so we'll reduce that. I would like an Admiralty, and that's a good enough reason to take this. Admiralty means +1 leader. Just stick it on Battle Pope HQ. No, that needs its town hall. Admiralty should be in London. Did Jake get Holy Trinity? Not yet. I don't have Jerusalem and I don't have the Knights as a march. I will, but there's no hurry for that. Those French. Half decent composition. If I had a lot more cannons, I'd be happier dealing with them. But you know what I don't have? A lot more cannons. Could certainly build some. I mean, how many are we talking here? Ah, those are my cannons, aren't they? Well, that's pretty good. Still, we're talking so many people I have to kill here. Excellent. So when fighting you... Oh, we're fighting Gelre as well? Tech 19, half decent amounts of troops. At least our units over here should make a beeline. And since we have our regulars here taking care of Novgorod's rebels, shouldn't be too much of an issue in that regard. Throw down another merc. I know he's more expensive there. I think France would just rip my troops